Welcome to The Explainer. Okay, let's talk about a huge headache for pretty much any brand online. You can spend years building up this massive following on social media, right? But here's the catch. You never really own it. Today, we're going to dig into a whole new approach that completely flips that script. So here's the fundamental choice every business faces. On one hand, you can rent your audience. You're basically a guest on someone else's platform, playing by their rules at the mercy of their algorithms. Or you can own your audience. It's your house, your rules. You've got total control, access to all the data, and a space that is 100% yours. And this is what we call the digital tenant dilemma. For a long time, it's felt like a trap, a real catch-22. Because building your own platform from the ground up, that's insanely expensive and complicated. So you're stuck. Either you hand over control or you drain your bank account trying to build it yourself. But what if that wasn't the only choice? What if you could get all the amazing benefits of ownership, but without the crushing cost and complexity of building it all from scratch? Well, a new model is here that completely sidesteps that old build versus buy problem. And that's where this really cool idea comes in. Social networks as a service. You might see it called SNaaS. Yeah, SNaaS. Think of it as the next big step in cloud software, but it's totally focused on giving you the tools to build your very own social world. Okay, so what is SNaaS, really? Imagine it's like a set of super-powered Lego bricks for social features. You know, things like activity feeds, user profiles, direct messaging, all that good stuff. And using tech like APIs and SDKs, you can plug these bricks right into your own website or app. And this is way more than just dropping a little chat widget on your site. We're talking about making these features a native, core part of your world. Now, this isn't just some abstract theory. Let's look at a real-world example that's making this happen right now. Tribemaker. It's an awesome platform from a company called Linkspreed, and it's built from the ground up on this SNaaS model to help literally any organization finally own its digital community. And this is the big shift we've been building towards. You go from being that digital tenant, always worried about the landlord changing the rules, to being the owner. You're in charge of the experience, the data, and the entire future of your community. So what does this ownership really get you in the real world? Why is this such a powerful strategic move? Well, let's break down the key benefits, what you could call your new unfair advantages. Okay, here are the big 4 game changers. First, you own your data, period. Second, you save a ton of time and money. Third, you can customize absolutely everything. And fourth, it's built to scale with you from day one. Let's unpack each of these. All right, let's start with the big one, data, your rules. It's as simple as that. Unlike those public platforms, SNaaS guarantees that every single click, every post, every interaction, it all belongs to you and only you. This is huge for privacy and compliance, like GDPR, but it's also a goldmine for business insights you simply cannot get anywhere else. And then there's the money and time. Just look at this. Building this kind of thing yourself, we're talking years of work. And honestly, millions of dollars. It's a massive project. But a SaaS platform like Tribemaker, it comes with all the really hard stuff, like feed algorithms and real-time messaging, already baked right in. That just slashes your development time and your costs. It's a total game changer. Then we have customization. You get to make this community look and feel exactly like your brand. We're not talking about some clunky, tacked-on forum that just screams third-party plugin. No way. This is a totally seamless experience that feels completely native to your users. But here's a really important point. A platform like Tribemaker isn't just a box of cool technology. It's also a strategic roadmap, a blueprint for actually building a community that's vibrant and that people actually love being a part of. And this is that blueprint. It's a 5-step process. You start by customizing the platform, making it feel like home. Then you get people engaged, maybe with some fun gamification or rewards. You build out a compelling content strategy. You actively moderate to build trust and safety. And then, and this is key, you use all that data you own to constantly learn, adapt, and improve the experience. Let's just double-click on that content part for a second, because content is the absolute lifeblood of any community. A great strategy is all about balance. On one side, you have the content you create. Exclusive stuff, expert interviews, things that draw people in. But on the other, you have to empower your members to create their own content, asking questions, sharing what they know, starting discussions. That's when a community really takes on a life of its own. So let's pull all of this together. The shift we're describing here is pretty fundamental. It's all about moving from being a renter on somebody else's digital property to building and owning your very own digital kingdom. Don't just participate in the digital community space, own it. I mean, that really says it all, doesn't it? It's a call for total mindset shift. It's about stop just showing up to somebody else's party and deciding to host your own. And that brings us to a final thought I want to leave you with. Just think about it for a second. When you have complete control over your community, your brand, and all of your data, what new possibilities open up? What could you build if you truly owned the entire conversation?